Romans 12, verse 10. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love. So how should we relate to one another? With brotherly love. That's the instruction. Notice what it then says. In honor, preferring one another. Get Philippians 2, verse 3. Philippians 2, 3. Philippians 2, 3. Let nothing be done through strife or vainglory, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem other better than themselves. How should you think about your brother? You should esteem your brother more than yourself, according to that verse. Get Galatians 5:13. Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. You have liberty in Christ as a believer. You're not subject to the bondage of the law. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another. Here's the way that man's sin nature often reacts to grace. Well, I'm saved by grace, not of works, and there's no works that I can do to lose my salvation. So can I live any old way I want and still be saved? Yes, I can, because my salvation is not based on works. Well, is it a wise thing to live that way? Self-destructive, selfish, foolish. What does Galatians 5:13 actually say that I should do? Instead of using my liberty for an occasion to the flesh, by love serve one another. Now, is that something we naturally do? What is man's nature? Selfish, self-centered, self-oriented. You know this because you've lived with yourself, right? And what that verse is instructing us is the way that you should think about your liberty in Christ is use it to serve one another. I'll share something with you. Maybe you remember this. I feel like I learned this in like vacation Bible school or Sunday school many, many years ago. But what does the word joy mean? And if we take it as an acronym, so J-O-Y. Jesus, others, yourself. And if you order your life around that, you'll have a contented life. In other words, if you make the first priority in your life Jesus Christ, living in a way that would please Him, and if you make the second priority in your life serving others, and then you make the lowest priority yourself, I'm going to tell you that's the secret to a joyful life. It's not the way we naturally are, is it? Because naturally, who do we think about? Self, right? I mean, that we all are that way. It's the human nature, the sin nature to be that way. We're self-absorbed, we're self-obsessed, we self-justify, all of those things. But if you actually want contentment and peace in life, you know the best thing you can do? Focus primarily on serving Jesus Christ. Then focus on serving others rather than yourself. And you'll find more contentment and peace there than anything else you do. Let me ask you this. When you were lost and your focus was 100% on yourself, how content were you? Was life full and rich and meaningful because I focused completely on me? Or was it empty and devoid and meaningless? And you know the answer to that. So just an encouragement on that. The way to think through life is Jesus, others, yourself, and that's the best filter to use.